Yo, 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 welcome back to Blue Juice TV, y'all. It is 2026. I don't think I talked to y'all since last year. And so I just want to say congratulations, you guys. You made it another year. God has been faithful. He has been kind. It is a blessing and honor that we all are here today. All right, let's get right on into the things. But actually, before we do that, please go do me a favor, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the page. And I thank you guys in advance for that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, y'all know me. One thing about me, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna waste your time because we all got things to do. All right, so let's get right into this juice. All right, y'all. First up, Celina Powell is out here claiming that Offset is threatening Stefon Diggs with a pew pew situation. Child. And then not only that, she says that Stefon Diggs abandoned Cardi B while she was giving birth to Culture because when he came to the hospital, apparently, they were trying to, do the signature for the birth certificate and all of the things. But since Cardi B is still married to Offset, the doctors, this is all alleged, this is what Celina is saying, the people at the hospital basically said that it had to be either Offset's name or it had to be either his signature or Cardi B's signature because they are the legal parents. And allegedly, Offset told her that Stefon was livid and basically did not speak to Cardi B for like 3 days after that. So basically, she said that Offset is threatening Stefon, stating that he wants to shoot him in his legs, basically kill all of his hopes and dreams for his career, which is football. What a mess. And then she said he, discussed Stefon and Cardi B's situation, and basically they're not that good or not as good off with each other as they portray through the media. And then lastly, she stated that Offset has also threatened her, and that she no longer really feels safe, and that if anything were to happen to her, that Offset did it. Whew. First of all, these men are just straight trash because Offset, Celina Powell is basically known as the industry's 304. Like, why would you do something like that and then being caught up in bed laid up with her? That is just so trash. Trash behavior. And it just goes on to show, while all of the industry, they just love to get on Nicki Minaj and come for her and her husband because of something that he did when he was a kid, a teenager. They attack this man to this day, but Cardi B has actually been tied publicly to, all of the men that she's been tied to since her career has taken off. It has all been guys that have violent allegations, alleged threats, and alleged intimidation. I mean, look, you got Stefon Diggs just came out with something with his chef, and then Offset just nonstop, and then all of these babies, and y'all have the nerve to come for Kenny. That man lives a quiet life. You don't be hearing nothing about him. He be at home with his wife and his child. Woo! It's just crazy. The hypocrisy is nuts. You just never hear much backlash on these men that she pick or on her. Like, y'all don't blame her for the man that she picks, but y'all blame Nicki for everything that Kenny has done. And it's crazy. But I'm glad that she's reaping what she sowed. Like, stuff just keeps coming out the woodwork. And so I'm grateful for that, because what y'all not gonna do is keep on playing with Onika Tanya. That's not what we gonna do. That's all I gotta say about that. So check out these clips from Celina.
He told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefon, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
so I
gonna beat
think
him
she
up?
on some beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot
ass
in the knee.
at first.
Crackhead.
Yeah,
We
and
knew that though. He
said that Stefon went to the hospital when she gave birth and was only there for a few hours because when they were signing the birth certificate, the nurse told her, like, yeah, because you're legally married, it has to be Offset's name or your name. And so he got mad, like last name. Mm-hmm. And he got mad and abandoned her for like 3 days. That they're not even good, yeah.
What?
All right, moving on. Let's talk about Jessie Woo and Cardi B. So basically, Jessie Woo was on her YouTube show, basically discussing the Cardi B and the chef situation. And she had received a couple of super chats. And basically, super chats are when you have your own YouTube show, people can like pay to, I guess, submit their comments, and their comments are pushed to the top, and you're able to get a response, I guess, immediately. I think that's how it go. I could be wrong, but that's basically what she received, was 2 different super chats. And in the video, she's basically reading the super chats, and the first one was finished, and then the second one, it started off with, I agree. Now, I guess Cardi and her fans, they don't really know how to comprehend well. And so I think they took the super chat, the second one, and if they really just paid attention to the video, it read everything out right below Jessie Woo. Like, as she was speaking, you could see the comment. And it basically said, I agree. But they took that agree and chopped the video up and made it seem as if Jessie was saying that she agreed with everything that was being said. And maybe she did, I don't know. Because there was a few head nods and things like that, but she never gave her own thought. And Cardi B basically came out and attacked her. Like, went crazy. And she know how her fans, they are all cuckoo for doggone Cocoa Puffs. And if you do that, then you're going to have everybody over there on that lady, dragging her to the ground. And when I say dragged her, they dragged her. And so basically she responded, and Jessie said, Black women all over social media have been leaving me these extremely xenophobic comments, all based on a lie that I am Cardi B told to millions of her followers, Black women. Not only did Belle Callis use her platform to intimidate a woman currently suing her child's father for alleged strangulation, but she followed this up by using her platform to bully me by lying on me, saying that I said things that never actually were said by me in order to deflect from the fact that she was on her social media defending an alleged abuser. Abuser. I said abuser. Lord have mercy. That makes so much sense. I gotta take a break real quick, y'all. That makes a whole lot of sense. Like, she's definitely probably deflecting, because a lot of heat has been on her, because she was basically alleged. It has been alleged that she reached out to the chef lady, the victim, and basically telling her that her being abused by Stefon was no big deal. And so, okay, Jessie, I see this angle that you're trying to pull here. And you might be making some sense, child. But back to the letter. She said, that was the focal point of what I was discussing on my life. How dangerous it is to intimidate victims of abuse, especially when you are such a humongous celebrity with an enormous platform. While on my live, it's clear that I was reading out 2 super chats back to back. They were not my original thoughts. For the last 4 days, I have been called a tether. I have received messages about getting iced called on me. I mean, the comments are so disgusting. What's so disheartening is the fact that if you actually watch the video, those were literally not my thoughts. Now, here I am receiving xenophobia from the other Black people, racism from non-Black people. I'm being doxxed, all because Belle Callis chose to use her platform to perpetuate lies and vitriol towards me. Weaponizing your fan base is something I Am Cardi B does very often, and it isn't okay. I'm a commentator. Oh snap, I'm a commentator. I have always been, long before I did anything else in the public eye. While you may not like my commentary, spewing the tree on my way alongside with lies and twisting of my words is just simply not okay. I don't use my platform to do that to others. It's just simply not okay, period. Child. So, that's what Jessie had to say, child, and she made a video in response to Belcalis. And it looks like Jada Waiter liked one of the posts calling out Cardi B. And I had to put this in here real quick because it's extremely commendable to see any other black celeb, stand up and, stand up for what's right. And, Jada, she didn't say nothing, but she liked the comment or liked the post, which said so many words itself. That was a message in itself. So, anyways, check out this clip of Jessie Woo. And, yeah.
Thank you so much for the super chat. She got karma for trying to get a revenge, baby. It's insane. It's insane. I agree. However, since Cardi is the only burned brain that let Twitter know the chef contacted her, I tend to think Cardi was the girlfriend that told her to recant her story. Yeah, let's bring that up. Let's bring that up.
Somebody say, wait, why did Jessie Woo say that Cardi B had a revenge baby? Revenge on what? Revenge on what? On who? These bitches just be saying shit because what is a revenge baby? Do you think that I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna have a baby because I'm gonna have revenge on what, bitch? On my ex-husband, bitch? I don't need to have a baby for revenge, baby. My whole life is revenge. My money is revenge. My career is revenge. My album is revenge. Me not dying over a nigga is revenge. Me having freedom is revenge. You know why? You know why I kept my baby? Because I love my baby, and me and my man made that baby with fucking love, bitch. We was fucking down till it stank, fucking everywhere, bitch. And I'm a grown woman, bitch. I make my fucking own decisions. If I wanted to keep my baby, I kept my baby, and me and my man love our baby. Ain't no fucking revenge, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Jessie Woo is another hating ass bitch. The fucking this dumb bitch said.
Illiterate nincompoop. And before you even think of responding to this, I want you to spell those words with no hesitation. And I also want you to tell me the meaning. Because in addition to those characteristics being very, very accurate when it comes to you, I also feel that you have some sort of, it is my opinion, that you have some sort of learning disability. I feel like you have aphasia or something. But we know with all the money that you have, you'll never actually put that money towards confirming whether or not you do have a learning disability and correctifying it. That's how much of a nincompoop you are. Okay? Now, let me make myself clear before I play back these clips. I never said anything about your child. Never said anything about you keeping your child, not keeping your child. I was on live. People were placing their comments. And when you are on live on YouTube, people send super chats. And I do think it's smarter to pre-read them. I try to, but sometimes the super chats are coming in so fast that I don't pre-read. But just making myself clear, those were not my original thoughts that you're going around saying that they were. I'm going to go ahead and play.
All right, in the middle of all this drama, Cardi goes online asking fans what should be the theme of her Little Miss Drama tour. Y'all, and I do not mean to be negative, but this is just where it starts to look desperate to me because Beyonce had an album. Her album was a themed album, which was like the silver and all the platinum. What was it called? Something cowboy. I don't know what the album was called because I really don't listen to Be Like That no more. But I remember the album was like platinum everything. Like it was like everybody knew that was what the album was about. And so when her tour came, you just automatically knew you was going to wear some platinum cowboy stuff or cowgirl stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so it was cohesive. Everything, it just laid out. Like, there was nothing that was forced. It just was what it was. And then you have Nicki Minaj. Her whole life, her whole career, everything is the pink lady. Like, since the beginning of the time, she was the pink lady. Pink print, Pink Friday 2. Everything was just pink. Like, her hair, pink. Everything. Like, that's, when you think of Nicki Minaj, you think of pink. And so, it was, again, it wasn't forced. It was authentic. It was an authentic thing. And the fans knew exactly what they were going to do. Just because this is what Nicki stands for. This is what she is. It's like a brand. Like, you knew this was what she did. This is who she is. And then, like, you have Cardi. Like, there's no authentic concept. And it's like they're trying to force something. And I got a video for you guys I want y'all to check out. Like, she's literally now trying to, like, find different themes or different, like, outfits for each city. And I'm like, okay, now it's just getting out of hand. Like, that's just getting out of hand. Y'all gonna be all over the place. It sounds ludicrous. And so I want y'all to check out this video, because it's just crazy how they're trying to force this. Like, you don't have to do this. But you know what? As I sit here and I ponder upon the things, what they could do, everybody could just dress as strippers. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, literally, I feel like that goes with her. Like, that's what you know her for. Everybody could just dress up as a stripper and be as illiterate as ever and just have a crazy, good old-fashioned time. Like, but no, for real, let me stop playing. Like, why we gotta have outfits and things? Like, why is that a thing? I just feel like Gag City, we know B already did it, but I feel like Gag City just has all the girls, especially the girl rappers, like, it just has them. She showed them the ropes. Like, she's the blueprint, the pink print. And so they're all trying to do these things now when they should just be happy enough to even sell. Like, just have a regular concert, child, and let the people come. You ain't got no thing. There's nothing to you. Talking about some schoolgirl stuff because you wore a schoolgirl outfit on a couple of pictures. That's gonna be y'all thing. Like, y'all just want a theme so bad. Just be regular. My goodness. Anyways, check out this clip.
So I'm getting overwhelmed with these questions about what are we wearing for a tour. And to be honest, so I kind of came up with something because, like, I don't know if you guys want to play a game with me, and I don't know, like, I was thinking, like, maybe like New York, we could go Met Gala theme, like everybody's just like dressed up nice or something like that. And probably like in California, we could do my schoolgirl looks, or I don't know. And then some states, like, it's like, okay, like Chicago, everybody could wear, I don't know, red. And then like in Florida, everybody wears yellow. And then in one, everybody could wear pink. Or like in one state, everybody will wear black. Like, let me know if you guys want like a list of like all the states and like what color or theme should they dress. Because I really don't know. Like, you know, I'm not like a person that like have just one look. I know I like to like do different stuff. I don't know what this is y'all tour. This is y'all tour. This is the Cardi tour, but this is y'all party. Like, this is our party. So let me know what you guys want me to do or what you guys suggest.
All right, moving on. Okay, so listen, Rory and Mal, they were discussing people trying to cancel Nicki Minaj after her Erika Kirk interview. I was kind of pleased with this interview because, you know, like, everybody did try to like cancel Nicki for doing exactly what several other celebs did for the Democratic Party. Like, you had Meg Thee Stallion twerking on stage. You had Beyonce. I think it was Beyonce, Kelly Rowland. They came out together. Then you had Barney B, Belle Callis. She even came out there. But they got no pushback, no nothing. Nothing at all. And like these two guys, I forget which one is which. I always get them mixed up. But both of them, they just were just being real. And they were like, all of these celebrities did the same thing. And for y'all to try to cancel one because she did what the other did on the opposite side, it's not fair. And they just don't feel that Nicki should be canceled, which she's never gonna be canceled. But they were just saying they don't think it's fair that people would try to cancel her because her opinion. Even if we think it's crazy, even if we don't agree with it because of what side she's on with the people that she's on the side with, we might not agree with it. We might not like those people. But to try and cancel her is absolutely insane. And then one even said that he was more disappointed that Beyonce did a rally with Kamala Harris than he was with Nicki Minaj. And I appreciated that because it's just not fair. And I think y'all know, I don't do that unfair stuff. Like, if you're going to treat one person one way, treat the other for doing the exact same thing that same way. Or shut up. Like, I don't want to hear nothing. If you didn't do that for the last person that did the same thing, don't say nothing about this person. And so, I really appreciated this. Anyways, I want y'all to check out the clip.
Read, practice what you preaching.
But above all, just like I said, it's anybody that's trying to cancel somebody, 9 times out of 10, they never even supported that person.
Or they were waiting for the trigger. But they can't change their mind. They can't change their mind and say, I really supported this person, but they really are dumb and meth.
Or it could be something where I could support Nicki, right? That don't mean I have to agree with everything she's doing, but I'm not going to say cancel her because she supports a politician that I don't like. I'm just like, damn, Nicki, I don't like that, but I still like you.
I think Nicki looked nuts on that stage. I
thought Megan looked nuts on the stage.
I don't disagree.
Both of them look nuts.
By the way, I've been very vocal, even though I'm very much no party, but I do lean left on the moral side. But I've criticized, I think Democrats have utilized celebrities more than anybody. And I've been very critical of that my entire podcast career. I can also say I think Nicki is being used and looks fucking insane on that stage. And I think she's now alienating a huge part of
her fan base,
her audience that has supported her for so long. Now, with that said, I am not fucking Nicki's pastor. I am not God. I'm none of that shit to her. Nicki can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Does that erase everything she's done for the platform that I love? Of course not. I think it's nuts, and I'm allowed to have that opinion. But to now say we erase everything Nicki's ever done in her fucking life is crazy.
But you're mature. These people are different.
Well, no, a lot of the people that are doing that are more so to Maul's point. They already hated Nicki and are on a certain side. They will excuse behavior from the icon stand person they love and not the other person. Like,
everybody picks and chooses. That's the way of life. Pick and choose.
My thing is when I see Nicki doing
Kanye
that.
Kanye is one of my favorite artists, period. I put Kanye, this is going to make a lot of y'all old heads mad. I put Kanye in the conversation with Michael on certain
why
things.
You gotta throw the old head shit in there?
Because only
why you gotta throw?
I'm
why
only
you
of age to talk to
why
Shorty.
You can't say
that makes sense.
A different music lover.
I'm the only one that's allowed to talk to Shorty.
Maybe we just appreciate music differently. Why you have to throw that little? You know what I'm saying?
I put Kanye
like word, like okay.
I put Kanye up at a level that's probably higher than a lot of y'all would, and I think Kanye's out of his fucking mind with his political shit and the things that he says. But I also agree with a lot of shit that Kanye West says. But I don't put my these. I'm not a stan. These are human beings.
Hold on.
You're a human being just like me. Just because you're an icon that way, I don't feel like I worship you.
You know about what's that spot they got in California, Bohemian Grove? You ever heard of it?
Of course.
So, you know, they pray to the owls and decide to pick the president to run the country. This is all documented. I don't know if you know about that. So if that's what we're doing, pray to the owl and then a wooden owl and then you can run the country, is Kanye really out of his mind?
I have been in a basement in Queens where they sacrificed a pig head at a Haitian fucking ceremony.
I've never seen that. He knows about it.
I don't judge anybody in what they do. I don't judge anybody in what they do.
Haitian draft. They would take him in Haitian draft.
I don't judge anyone in what they do in that regard.
Yes,
as they're not harming for
Rory.
Do I think it's It's a wrong message with what maybe Nicki was doing on that stage or what Kanye
What do
has
they
said in the
have
past
over
about
Nicki
certain
for her
people.
to do that?
But to take away everything everyone's ever done based off a decision that they've made is just fucking. I'm not
This
there.
is the
I'm just not
problem.
there for that.
But you
This
know,
is the problem.
I don't look to Kanye West for political views. So I don't give a fuck.
And my statement goes.
I don't like Erika Kirk now that Nicki sat on stage. Like, it's nuts, but like, I don't care that much. Yeah. The people that view their political opinion because Nicki went on stage is actually the problem. Nicki's not the goddamn problem. It's everyone that looked at that and said, you know what? I think I'm going to be on the Kirk family side.
Could she be a part of the problem? Could she be a part of the problem?
No, she's being used the same way the Democrats have used celebrities for the last 30 years.
Ain't no difference between a Democrat and a Republican.
Yeah, no, they all friends.
I know they all cousins.
Yeah.
They all be chilling, just like the lawyers that prosecute and fucking defend.
Yo,
they throw you in jail.
You know how
and go have a
crazy
meal.
I am? My mind goes this way. I was more upset about Beyonce going on stage for Kamala.
Why?
But she didn't.
Because I know
What?
Beyonce. Yes, she did.
Yeah. They had a nice
I
rollout.
thought they canceled that.
No,
she
Beyonce
did.
walked
Ain't
out
no
on stage.
footage
And
of
I'm going to tell you why I was disappointed in that.
Right.
Only because at that time, during that current administration, that administration was currently sending bombs and dropping them on the Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
That administration that she was vice president of, right? So I'm like, damn. But I also understand that Beyonce was in a tough spot because she almost has to support.
Because of the black woman?
Yes.
She almost
Her hand
has
was
to.
forced.
She almost has to show up for the first black.
Potential.
You understand? Like, she almost has to.
Before Israel was even a state that existed, when they were plotting it, Democrat, Republican, every single administration has supported everything that Israel has ever done.
But the difference is
very true.
But the difference
whatsoever.
is that current candidate was already a part of the current administration. She was the vice president at the time.
Yeah.
But why don't
She
we
wasn't
go...
trying to get in. She was already in the administration. So that's why I was kind of like, but I understood it because I'm like, B is so aware that she has to show up for the first potential black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understood it, but I was disappointed. I was like, I know her hand was forced. I know she didn't want to. And the crazy part about all of this is,
How
all
do
of
you
this
know
goes.
she didn't want to?
All right, moving on. Lastly, y'all, Drake posted a picture of two Barbie dolls, one holding a toucan, which is a bird, and then the other one was holding fruit. And I guess he's teasing his album Iceman. Now, I don't know where the fans where they're going with this, but this is according to some of the fans. They feel like they clocked everything. The toucan is native to Trinidad, which is where Nicki Minaj is from. She's Trinidadian. And then we all know Nicki has the famous lyrics where she says, I told you y'all was going to have to pick my fruit. And so I guess the people are now speculating that Nicki Minaj could be on Drake's new album. I don't see the correlation that much. I really don't, because why would he have two baby dolls? Like, I just don't get it. I don't think this is what it is. But the fans, they are raving all over the interweb and just losing their minds, child, having a doggone fit. And I love that for them, but I just don't know if that's what it is. But if it is, if this is the case, I'm here for it because it's been a long time coming. We need some more music from Onika and Drake. And honestly, I'm just ready for Nicki to be... I want her to go back to how she was back in the day. Just silent on the internet. Now, I want her to speak up and take up for herself always. But I'm saying, like, really just ghosting the internet for a while and just dropping hit after hit, feature after feature. Like, I just want her to go on this long run of just hard work, like not doing anything else, just in the studio writing and featuring on everybody's stuff like she did back in the day, killing everybody, out rapping everybody, talking bars for days. Like, I need that. That's the Onika that I need and I want. Okay? Because that Onika is not to be played with, alright? And I think it's just time to shut these people up and, like, show them what real rap is again. What real talent is again. Alright, Queen? That's what we the people want from you. I mean, we gonna take whatever you give because we love you down. But honestly, truly, I just want you to shut all the people up and just make them eat all of their words and just come with nothing but bars, nothing but fire lyrics. All 2026, all 2027, firework. All right. Anyways, moving on, y'all. We got to get up out of here. I have been on here long enough. Anyways, once again, I just want to say Happy New Year's to y'all. I am really so grateful for everyone who is subscribed to my page, who shows love, who comments, who likes. I really appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, for real, like seriously. And to the newcomers that's coming, I thank you guys for subscribing in advance. Like, I appreciate you. You didn't have to, but you did, so thank you. And yeah, y'all already know what it is. Please leave comments, like, subscribe, and remember, everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only and for educational. What am I saying? Not educational. I mean, it could be educational. I don't know, but it's for entertainment purposes, and everything is alleged. All right. Let me get out of here. I am tired, y'all. All right. Until next time, stay peaceful, stay vibey, stay all of the things. I'll talk to y'all soon. Deuces.